Whoa! Hey everyone! Thanks for tuning in. Probably a little bit of confusion going on because I may or may not have accidentally started streaming to the Giant Bomb account. I thought I'd switched everything over and I've deleted all my logins on just about everything, but apparently on my PC on OBS I accidentally still had the old Giant Bomb stuff hooked up. Even though Giant Bomb doesn't use that Twitch account anymore, everything runs through our, or rather there. Sorry, I'm still old habits die hard. Runs through their proprietary video stuff. So a little bit weird. I probably should. I'm gonna text Jeff right now. Just let him know I wasn't trying to hijack Giant Bomb stuff. Jeff Gersman. Hey, sorry. Had old Twitch info in OBS. Accidentally went live on GB Twitch. Thought I had deleted everything. Hope you're enjoying Majora Mask. Great game, right? Okay. Alright, so this is Grow Home. I'm not sure how many of you have seen this. You might have seen a little video I had on my YouTube channel, or you might have seen it around. Giant Bomb. Wait, what's... Giant Bomb may have done their own video. I hope they would, because this is a great goddamn game. Well, how come I can't get out of here? I seem to be stuck in this teleporter. Uh-huh. Get out of there, buddy. Why don't we self-destruct? Let's see if that'll help me. I think the game is glitching out really hard. You're supposed to be able to just walk off this platform. This isn't going so well. Let's kill myself again. Nope, now we just have multiple copies of myself. This is so weird. You're not supposed to be stuck in here. Dude, what are you doing, bud? Let's try saving and quitting. I'm not sure what's up with Bud, man. Bud's not supposed to do that kind of stuff. Alright, continue. Hopefully my game isn't just completely bugged out. Matt Laughter says, Giant Bomb has 2 videos. Brad says it's his favorite game of 2015 so far. I might have to agree with him. Dude! My guy is stuck! What is this bullshit? Grow Home, what are you doing to me? I was just saying how much I liked you. Now you're freaking out and dying. What about if I use my mouse and keyboard? I've never tried that before. Oh, weird. Okay. We have escaped using the keyboard, and now, now we can use it again with the gamepad. That is very odd. Okay. Well, let's try and head up to the spot that we're going to. Doop. Alright, teleporting up. I can't get out. Alright, but if I use the WASD keys, I can escape my teleporter. Nope, I gotta get out further. Come on, buddy. Get out of there. Once you escape the little bud chamber, then you're fine. But for whatever reason, my gamepad wouldn't let me do that. Alright, so we finished doing this the last time we played. I haven't actually touched it since, so I think we're focusing on going up. Unless I want to collect more stuff. I need to get a one of these flowers over here. Whee! Put that in your backpack. Use that to float on over. What I like so much about Grow Home is that it's just so goddamn joyous. Grow Home feels like it's excited that it exists. And I'm excited that it exists. And they actually just put out a patch to add some stuff to it. I believe that was yesterday? I'm not sure what exactly they changed in it. I think they added some new floral stuff, and like maybe now you can. I saw in the little video they put out that you can take the animals and put them inside machinery to have them scanned, but I'm afraid of that little machine now because I was not able to escape it. Alright, so we're working our way back up. We handled, oh! Shit! Oh, well, I guess we're about to, and I guess we'll at least get this. That's not what I meant to do, though. Shit. Oh, buddy. Look, we've gone and done it now. Oh, we fucked up, buddy. Let's see how close we can get. Oh. I don't think we can make it. Oh! Ah! This is bad. This is bad. This is all sorts of bad. Well, did you die, bud? Cheeseburger Wolf says they added a data bank. Let's see what that data bank is all about. Oh, that's cool. So I guess the data bank, I have to either encounter those things or drag them. Let's try this. So if I grab this guy, bring him over here. Are you scanning? Is that what this does? I don't even know if that's something you can scan. New item scan. View in databank. Scanned items are registered in the databank. Check the mission report screen for details. Rather uncommon treat. Well done, bud. Analysis reveals this girdle's DNA varies from the main platform by 0.00%. Remarkable. What color we just said is fuchsia? I'm going with fuchsia. Yep, fuchsia. Well, that's cool. Alright, let's grab this. Let's try and not screw up our next run, but I think we're going to try and take a shortcut. And we're going to take a shortcut by grabbing onto one of these things. Actually, let's head up a little bit. We'll grab one of them up here. So you can kind of ride these little dudes over here. That little flower with the spot on the end. So as long as I'm not a total idiot, which, granted, par for the course. Jeff has not texted me back. I realize that we're all waiting on bated breath to find out if I'm fired from Giant Bomb. Press X to grow. To grow into what? Oh. Up, up, and beyond. Where are we? Guys, where are we? I thought I saw a little diamond around here somewhere. I think I might have covered up one of the diamonds with my... Curtoni says, "What's up, Patrick?" And I say, "What's up, Curtoni?" Oh, shit, don't kill me! Toss me off a ledge there, video game. Look at that! Looks so good! Ah, this game is gorgeous. Woo! What's up, buddy? Okay, so we are on a mission to try and collect more of these things. Grab on! Grab on, we don't want to fall down. So we're at 43. I think we're probably trying to get to 60? 45. Yeah, 60 is our next one. My guess is that you don't actually gain too many more abilities, and what we're actually going to be collecting or enhancing our friend with is just like more jetpack stuff, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. You never know. Woo! So I saw... Oh, buddy. So I can hear little sprinklings. And when we climbed our way up here, it said O of 8, so that's sort of our next objective. Oh, shit. God damn it! Ah! That's okay. That's okay. We can recover. Just gonna grab this one up here. People are saying now we just need some spotted cow. Well, I got something almost as good. Got some 312 Chicago beer. Lovely Chicago beer. Okay, there's one of them over there. Let's see if we can make it all the way up there. That's where we're headed. Yippee-ki-yay. I don't think we can make it. Could probably get close enough so we can climb up here, though. Okay, so not quite. This does give us a nice view of what's going on here. We can come over here and grab one of these little... Whoop! Hey, buddy. Just doing some acrobatics. Feel free to grab that anytime. No, you don't. You don't want to get that, dude. It's not your choice. You have to get it. I've decided. You as Bud, me as the player, as PAT and BUD. We're trying to work together. All right. Okay, I see one over there at the end. Let's see if we can grab another flower. I am poorly navigating my friend here. This is all on me, not on you, bud. I promise you. When your report comes up, a glide leaf, a dried up spring leaf that looks unusually aerodynamic. Before we mess with the glide leaf, let's grab this. Which put us at 47? 48. Anything else going on here? Doesn't seem like we have any other crystals underneath. I don't see any right up. Oh. There's a save point over there. Okay. So we're going to want to check that out basically immediately so that we don't have to keep climbing up here. And hyperventilating when I do things like that. What? Stop it! Slowly but surely, my friend. Oh, so this is a new thing that we, okay. So let's give this a shot. Cool. Does that run out? Let's try gliding over to the save area. I can sense there's a crystal nearby, but where are you? I can hear you. Arrgh. I didn't see it when I investigated underneath. Alright, hold on. We're gonna check out this save point because we're just gonna get ourselves in all sorts of trouble if we don't do that. Woo-wee! Oh, that's badass! So cool! It doesn't appear to run out either. That looks like it just goes on forever. Oh, that is so goddamn cool. Alright, let's go and pull down this lever so that we can activate the next checkpoint. 1, a 2, a 3. So I can hear so many crystals. Okay, there's one up there. Woo! I've been thinking about trying to talk to the team behind Grow Home. I'm just endlessly fascinated by the game, and I love the idea that 50% capacity. Way to go, bud. That there's a small team in Ubisoft kind of making goofy stuff like this. Still can't get out of there without using WASD, which is weird. And actually, it's interesting. I don't know if I can think of a game in recent memory in which the development team behind it has been so enthusiastic to contact me over Twitter when I've talked about their game or streamed their game or mentioned it in any capacity, which is fine. I think it's cool that they're enthusiastic about their product as well. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and tackle this from top up. Let's let this recharge. Alright. Well, that didn't work at all. I need way more momentum to pull that off. But that's okay. Let's check out this thing down here. As long as we're spotting it. Boom, 50. Halfway, 51, halfway to 60. Let's just sprout up, and that'll probably solve our problem a whole lot faster. Ronald Bryant says, considering how much Ubisoft advertised and pushed their game before it came out, can understand the team wanting to talk to anyone about it to get the word out. He's being sarcastic because Ubisoft did almost nothing with this game before it came out, and you were right, sir. But hopefully, what I'm hoping that Sony recognizes, or Ubisoft recognizes what they've got going with this, and will be smart enough to put it on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. I think it'd be awesome if more people had a chance to play this for themselves. I think it's already fitted for a controller. Like, that's what it was designed for, so why not allow more people to play it? I think that sounds pretty awesome. That make me happy. More people got to play this amazing game, and I'm okay with saying amazing. I think I'm with Brad Shoemaker in probably calling this my favorite new game of 2015. There hasn't been a whole lot so far that I've played that has really blown me away. You know, halfway through February, I know a lot of people are into Darkest Dungeon. I bet that game is rad. I'm not arguing that it isn't rad. I probably intend on playing that when it's actually done and not while it's in early access. That's just... I've got other games I could be playing, like, you know, I'm working my way through Demon Souls. I'm playing that, you know, to get anticipated for Bloodborne. Like, I've got plenty on my plate that I could be playing. I don't need to also extend that to an early access game that I'm probably going to love. Not going to be surprised if Darkest Dungeon is one of my favorite games this year, but I just assume wait till it's actually good and proper done. So I can hear there's a crystal down here. So I'm going to see if I can't get myself a better angle. Find out where the sparkling is coming from. I do not see it. But I can hear it. I can hear it faintly off in the distance. Okay. Well, let's climb our way back up. Chrono Shooter says, sound logic. I played the early access for just a few hours to make sure that I didn't burn out on the game before the game actually comes out. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, buddy. Is just this sense of like, I know that's a game I'm going to want to play. I know that's a game I'm going to enjoy quite a bit. So why burn out on it before it kind of evolves into its final form? Is sort of my feeling there. All right, so that stock right there is going to help us start moving towards our 8 goal, but I'm hoping to try to see if we can collect 60% of our crystals. This seems like that would be a worthwhile place to explore, but we're going to wait. Finish going around this area first. Got one here. Ah! Hey, buddy. Don't drown. No one wants you to drown. You're cute. You're making me happy. Making these streamers happy. These people watching a stream happy. They're streamers, too. You can be a streamer. We're all streamers. This brave new world. Aw, god damn it. Okay. Well, let's climb this mountain. We'll use this as an opportunity to explore a different part of the environment. What's over here? Is there anything going on with this? What? Hey. Ooh. Whoa! Holy crap! Woo! That was interesting. I bet those can kill me. Let's stay away. Alright, kind of circle ourselves around. We were hanging out over there before. Oh, there's one over there. I wonder if there's one at the top of the mountain. Let's make our way up and then we'll scale back down. Because I see one right over there. Woo. People saying this isn't how you play Demon Souls. I wish I was playing Demon Souls right now. Because now that my aggravation has left me, I want to fight that. Flame Lurker? I think that was his name. Although I think actually what I might do, it was sort of suggested by someone in the YouTube comments who said that when they play Demon Souls that one of the successful strategies they had was they had no problem kind of making it through every 1-1 stage, like 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. But then if they would kind of run into a section that gave them trouble, they just move on to the next actual world. Whoa. Why are we going in the water here? So it's rather than trying to fight against Flame Lurker, maybe I'll just move on to 3-1. See if that provides us with anything interesting that Alright. So it seems like you pull those things down with your... Oh, shit. Well, that was just... That didn't work out at all. See, now I'm just bothered. Now I just want to get it. That little crystal is my new Flame Lurker. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. We're going to try this again. Against my better judgment, we're going to try this again. Alright, so if we move this down... Get it! Get that crystal! Got it! Got that crystal! Can't stop me! Bud knows what he does! He knows what he wants! And when he knows what he wants, he goes after it with a vigor. He goes after it with a passion. And even if you're going to drown him, Bud says, Bud does what Buzz wants. Bud flies these leaves. He crashes through rocks. He finds little green slug people in here. He says, "What's up, slugs?" I actually thought tonight I would be playing Resident Evil Revelations 2. Not on a stream, mind you, but I'm hoping to play and review that game for Kotaku. I thought a copy of that game would have shown up already, but unfortunately not, so I'm still hoping to play it. Ahead of that game's release. Whoa, that's a bowl! Hey man, what's up? Hey Mr. Bull, I'm not here to mess with you. I'm just here to grab these crystals. You hang out over there. We ain't got nothing to do with one another. No reason for you to mess with me. I won't mess with you. W. Matthew asked, I thought you didn't do reviews. It's not that I don't do reviews. It's just not my... It's certainly not my focus. But definitely at Kotaku that we have, you know, people specializing in certain things, and I like the Resident Evil games, or have liked the Resident Evil games, so... I guess I can't guarantee that I'm going to review Revelations 2, but I'd like to. So I'm at least going to play it and write an impressions post for Kotaku, so one way or the other. You now have complete aerial mobility. Engage with... Oh wow, I just have like a really kick-ass jetpack now. Oh, there's another one. Perfect timing. Oh! I can't see shit. I was in the wrong direction. Alright, let's see if we can recover. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. way down here. But now through this the leaf, I just have an incredible amount of mobility to make my way around, which is really cool. Woo! If I get on here. Okay, we're gonna still short circuit this. Alright, so now that we've gotten up to 60, we should start working on the actual objective at hand. Okay, let's grow home, if you know what I mean. It's the name of the video game. Woo! Alright, so we've got some over here. We're gonna go ahead and start tackling those. Part of what I really like about this game is just how friggin' colorful it is. Like, it makes me happy to look at it. Like it legitimately just puts a smile on my face to look at the graphics. Which is just, it's a really neat feeling. There just aren't that many games. So many games are dark and dreary, and that's fine. Like, the dark and gritty universe of video games is one that is okay with me, generally speaking, but I'm also alright with games mixing it up a little bit. Seems like the only company that does stuff like this is Nintendo. Alright, so we're gonna hit this one up first. I think I can make it all the way out there. That might be a little too far. Shit. Well, a little more ambitious. Shoot. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, we got one over here. Alright, so I guess as you make the connections. Oh. Oh. Medicream asks, Patrick, not that you're only one guilty of it, why is the gaming press at large so obsessed with making pot connections or connotations to grow home? Seems like no one can mention the game without a pot joke. Well, I don't think I've made a... Oh, come on! Are you serious? I don't think I've actually made a pot joke about the game. But, I mean, it's got trippy visuals, so insert drug joke. What the fuck? That's not how that... I mean, generally speaking, like, if all you're using is calling it trippy and making drug jokes, like, that's just kind of a lazy way to describe the aesthetic of this game. Here we go. Yep. We got it. One down. 1 of 8. So it seems like as you make these connections, then you sprout little sections that allow you to make additional ones. I was wondering how exactly I was going to pull this off, given that I only found one little area to play with. Alright, so I can hear a crystal, so there's got to be one over here, and it's right here. But as I was kind of mentioning before, you know, insofar as this game's visual style, like, it really does seem like Nintendo is the only company that's even trying to make anything remotely like this. Or rather, this feels slightly like a Nintendo game is probably a more accurate description. And I wish more companies would be a little more experimental with their visuals and a little more playful with their visuals, because I mean, this technically has a low poly style, right? Like, it looks like something kind of out of a PlayStation 1 game, like a highly polished PlayStation 1 game, but you know, this game couldn't have been accomplished on a PlayStation 1, but there's a lot about it that is reminiscent of those old kinds of aesthetics. Alright. Whew. Here we go. Trucking along. Oh, there was one right there. So it seems like this one is where you're, rather than actually having the vines already prepared for you, you're creating your own vine maze section, which is pretty cool in and of itself. Is gonna look really neat when we get to this section over here, which we might need one more to actually pull off. Ah, oh, just like, look at that. Man, I kind of want to jump all the way down. I'm not going to do that, but... Woo! Gorgeous. Is there something over there? What is... Oh, that's a cloud. Yeah, there's something over there. A cloud, you idiot. Oh, don't connect over. 2 of 8. I'll go ahead and grab one of those. Oh, thing. Like even this, right? Like this little section right here, as Bud kind of bounces around. There's a playfulness to it that, like, playfulness is not how I would describe most. Son of a bitch. Most American video games. I feel like playfulness is something that is more of a Japanese characteristic for whatever reason. Oh man, so now we gotta make our way all the way back up there. It's poor decision making on my part to die. I guess we could start working in another direction. Oh, the game gets a little goofy, kind of clips a little bit, but I don't know. It doesn't really bother me all that much. Mostly because what else the game allows you to do is well worth some of the kind of weird, glitchy nature of it. All right, so we have to climb back up here, and we'll make our way over to that one. Well, we got two kind of going on here. I don't know where that noise is coming from. Maybe is that like, is the beanstalk making that noise? Seems like he has an upset stomach. All right, let's work on this one. This is probably going to take at least 2 in order to pull off. Just slightly out of reach. Woo! Nicely done. Well planted. Well planted. Shut up. Don't say things like that. Don't say things like that. Don't be an asshole. Ooh. 3 of 8. Wonder how much I'll have completed by the time I finish this little section here. 63. I assume we're working towards 80%? No, okay, so you don't get anything else. There are no more upgrades until you get to 100%. Which, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I wonder if... See, I think what would stop me from doing it is having to search for all of them. If there was a way for the game to give you some sort of map, like a late game map that just says, hey, we know you want to collect everything, and we're just going to kind of mark it for you, and you can go figure it out for yourself. That'd be cool. I wish more games did that. I just... Searching for things, every nook and cranny across a huge, gigantic world, just not something I find terribly interesting. Like, I like the exploration part, and I'm not exactly for it to be like a one-to-one GPS coordination of like, all right, here, go here, and then there's no reason for you to have done it in the first place. But like, the fact that this is going to be such an enormous world, and then I could come down to what, like 6 that I have to go find? I don't know that I would end up doing that. Which is too bad, because this is one of the few games in which I would be super proud to have collected everything. And maybe in another life where I could spend all that time doing it, I would, but unfortunately, I do not have that life. Cassione says, I hear Ubisoft games are pretty good at getting things all over the map. You're right. You're definitely right. Woo! I love the fact that the jetpack allows you to basically just zip along so incredibly fast now. Look at that goddamn world. That is just amazing looking. How do you not want to play that video game? How do you not want to go around in that world? That just seems impossible to me. Look at all that. That's That's why we play video games, man. This is why I play video games, for stuff like that. We all play video games for different reasons, but that is up there for me. Alright, where's our next journey? Woo! Kid Glove says desktop wallpaper the game. You are not wrong, my friend. Oh. Rockman Bionic says, I did collect all 100 crystals. It was a good excuse to play more Grow Home, but wasn't all that fun once you had seen everything. That sounds about right. I feel like I'd be satisfied with getting 3/4 of them, which would, you know, make it seem like you'd explored a good chunk of the game, but, you know, didn't lose your mind trying to find where every little piece led you to. But it is a game in which exploration is such a tremendously fun part about it. It's a game that rewards exploration and having the player use like some very simple mechanics to accomplish some very complex tasks. Alright, one more should be enough. And I guess once we get all 8, I'd imagine it unlocks something that kind of allows us to go on to the next level, the next sort of area. This is definitely the most amount of options you've been given, or the most creativity you've been allowed in terms of sort of manipulating the design of the world. I imagine some creative folks could do some weird looking shit if they wanted to really manipulate those vines. I can sense a crystal. Ooh. I wonder if there's a way to set off that trap. What is that? Is that a rock man? Ah! Oh! I did it. Look at me. I'm good at video games. I can hear another one. That seems like something that might spring you somewhere else. Let's see. Can I hear one under? I can definitely hear one. Oh! Maybe. Shit! Shit! Woo! Oh, look at that recovery. That is baller status. That I'm just gonna say that's impressive. I'm just gonna point out that I did a wonderful job there. Nicely done, Patrick. You didn't panic. You used all the moves at your disposal, and you recovered. I think it's over here. Woo! Man, you really can recover in a pretty profound way with these two objects now. You pervert. Can Potato Marshall invade you in a game of Grow Home? Thankfully not. Thankfully not. Although I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. Alright, let's see. I got one over there. Actually seems like that's probably the next one that we want to tackle. Woo! Pointed that way, buddy. Ride that snake. So what is everyone else playing? Chat, let me know. Let's talk about the games you're playing. So I'm playing this, getting ready for Resident Evil Revelations Chapter 1 next week. But is anyone else picking up Kirby tomorrow? I'm thinking about doing that because I'm going to be away from major game consoles this weekend. But I could bring my Wii U with me. But I might just stick with good old Majora's Mask because I'm just starting out in that. And I do want to play through a good chunk of that, so that might be the one that I kind of stick to this weekend. Ah, that was a mistake. We have to head back a little bit. E-mans are amazing. E-mans are amazing. Says The Escapist. That's like the Xbox Live indie prison break sort of game. Like, how is that? I'm curious. I've seen like advertisements for that everywhere, and I've seen a lot of like promoted Twitter stuff for it. I think largely because there's just not that much out right now. But I'm curious if that game actually has turned out to be any good. Kirby, for me, the reason I'm so interested in playing the Kirby game on Wii U is because one of my favorite games, I don't know about all time, but certainly all time for the DS platform, is Kirby Canvas Curse. It came out either at launch or right around the launch of the original DS. It was a game that, you know, was not a traditional Kirby mechanic, but, oh god, I thought wonderfully demonstrated what was possible with the DS in a way that a lot of other games that came out years after never managed to pull off. And it always struck me as bizarre that Nintendo, a company that tends to continue iterating and executing upon mechanics, decided to never revisit that game. And so I'm excited to play a new Kirby game. I'm excited to play a Kirby game that is like Canvas Curse. The one thing I'm not excited about is that you kind of have to stare down at that gamepad screen And the game has those gorgeous visuals, which means you basically have to ignore the gorgeous visuals in order to play the game properly, because you're always looking at the gamepad. So that's a little odd, but also it's what makes it useful if I was to play it this weekend, because I will be away from my fancy, nice big TV. Alright, where are you, Crystal? I hear you. Big on that, Crystal. I think you're over here. Oh, fine. All the way over there. Cassione says, thinking about getting Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. Interesting. I picked that up when that came out on the 3DS, thinking that I was going to want to play more Ocarina of Time, and then I got through the first dungeon and basically had my fill on that. Alright, so next up, is it that one? I don't think it's that green. Oh, there's another save point over there. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Let's get that save point. Let's get that save point. Zoom back in. Oh, this doesn't run out of anything, so we're just gonna keep going. Chrono Shifter, so the only Zelda game I've played is Wind Waker. Please don't hate me. Dude, you chose well. You picked one of the best Zelda games ever made. I feel like you just chose wisely. Nicely done. Alright, so wonderful that we're gonna have another save point up here. You pervert. I haven't played a Zelda game since Link to the Past. Also a great Zelda game. You should play A Link Between Worlds then, probably. Given that it's basically just A Link to the Past, like kind of a remix. I mean, that's underselling it a little bit, but if you like A Link to the Past, you will like A Link Between Worlds quite a bit. Ooh, I can hear you, Crystal. Where you at? Alright, there you are. Wind Waker is a game that I would like to play again. I don't know if I can justify spending my time in a year playing more than one Zelda game again. Like, so it's probably just Majora's Mask could be it, but one day I do intend to play through Wind Waker a second time. Woo! Let that recharge. Resident Developer, did Patrick hijack the Giant Bomb stream? I did, by accident. I had some old settings set in OBS. So when I went live, I was like, why isn't my channel flipping to live? And I was like, oh god, I bet I still have it set to Giant Bomb. And so I quickly changed that and deleted all the settings. It's just funny because Giant Bomb doesn't even use that Twitch channel anymore. Alright, we gotta find those two other sections that we need to enable. I've done those. Maybe it's that. There's that kind of asteroid thing up there. Woo. Let's ride this one up and try and find those other two. It seems like probably next on Nintendo's agenda, if they're gonna do like keep going down this Zelda remake rabbit hole, the Twilight Princess would be the one that they kind of touch on next, because that game's not exactly revered I don't know if I'd go as far to say like people don't like. I didn't particularly like it, but I don't know if I disliked it. Right? Like I think that's probably something slightly different. I didn't finish it. It's one of the only Zelda games I haven't finished of like the mainstay console releases. I traditionally finish those, and I did not finish Twilight Princess. But I feel like I wasn't alone in that. That's just like one of the ones I completely lost interest in it. I just could not muster any sort of energy to finish it, even though I got it at, like, you know, the Wii's launch, and it's not like I had a lot of other stuff to play on that machine. Chrono Shifter, given your hectic schedule, is there a game you do yearly, yearly replay of? I do not. I don't have anything like that. I've thought about making Mega Man 2 that one, and for a while I kind of tried to do that, but it never quite stuck. We're on the hunt for the other two green objects that we need to connect this plant joint to, but I have not seen them. There are these two green asteroids, which I guess could qualify. I guess we'll find out. Let's make our way up here. I can try and... Whoa! What happened to my, my thing? It disappeared. Well, that's no good. That thing was saving my ass. Well, that puts us in a bad way, guys. What's up, Mom? Woo! Alright, so I guess we're gonna try and connect to that. There are two of them. We have two things left. Alright, here we go. Let's find out if this is one of them. It seems to be letting us stretch out into these asteroids. And there are crystals on them, so these are places we can explore. Ooh, so many twinklings. I can hear it. I can hear you. I do actually have to be careful now, though. I don't... Without my friendly leaf, it'd be real easy to screw this up. Alright, let's see if this qualifies as 7 out of 8. If it's not, then I'm not really sure what we're looking for. This has got to be it. Yep. I want to open up a beer. Usurper TV asks, since we're talking about Zelda, thoughts on the live-action series? Also, name is Usurper TV. Twitch capitalization makes my name look bad. Curious? I don't know if I have strong feelings about it one way or the other. Like, I don't think there's anything that prevents there from being a good Legend of Zelda series. I think you watch something like the Lego movie from last year, and it's possible to make something amazing out of anything. Like, Lego doesn't have a story. Lego doesn't have an ethos. Well, I guess maybe you could say Lego has an ethos. It's creativity, right? And they told an incredible story, and something that was incredibly fun and endearing and felt representative of what, like, Lego is in our minds and our hearts and our memories. And I don't know if there's any reason why you couldn't do something like that with Zelda. Do I think it's entirely possible it's going to be garbage? Do I think it's entirely possible that it won't end up being anything? Sure, yeah. But, like, everything can be garbage. I'm instead going to try and have some optimism that maybe it ends up being great. Because I'd much rather have a great Legend of Zelda show than a terrible one. Oh, this is bad. At least I just saved. Oh, can I find a leaf somewhere? What's up? Whee! Oh, gorgeous. Just spiraling away. Bud doesn't know what's up, and he's gonna find himself a leaf. Look at that. And scene. Now we'll just head over here to that save point. Woo! I like that all you have to do is just barely hit. Wow, we are almost near that. We're near the ship. Next to teleport. Whoop. Oh, that's right. We have to use the keyboard in order to escape our teleporter, because the game is sort of messed up right now. Oh, that's right. That's where it is. Cassione says, oh yeah, if we get a Final Fantasy X2 HD Remaster, we need a Final Fantasy 12 one. That's also like one of the... That's a mainline Final Fantasy game that I have not finished. Although I guess I didn't play either of 13 or 13.2 or 13.3. Like, the buzz on them was so negative that even though I have almost always traditionally played the main Final Fantasy games, that was one that I felt fairly confident in passing in, just because even the folks that I knew that were Final Fantasy diehards weren't into that, and it's like if those guys aren't into it, then I can probably safely pass on that. So, you know, I had heard that 13.2 and 13.3 got quote unquote better and whatever, but I just could not, like, the prospect of wasting so many hours on something that could end up being so just inherently mediocre, just that was tough to justify. But I think it is important. It's interesting watching like a lot of the conversation that's been happening around The Order, a game that by all accounts is not particularly good, but like, I think it's incredibly important sometimes to play games that aren't very good, because I think they help remind you of why some games are good, right? Like, I think if you only play the best of the best, it's easy. Oh! Shit. Can I get that? No, that's... Okay, so that's how I lost the leaf. I knocked into something. Okay. Alright, well, good to know for the future, I guess. But yeah, I think it's good to play bad or mediocre or otherwise not top-of-the-line video games, just to remind yourself, like, why good games are as good as they are. Like, what did they accomplish that these games were unable to capture? I think by experiencing mediocrity, by flawed experiences, that you gain a better appreciation and understanding of developers that know the craft, developers that did pull it off, and how they were able to do that. I'm not saying that the average person should go spend $60 on something that's not good. That's certainly not what I'm saying, but like, I am interested in playing The Order. I'm going to try and hopefully borrow a friend's copy or track it down for cheap or get it from Redbox or something, because I would like to play it and kind of see what they were going for and why it didn't work. W. Matthews says that it's easy to say when you get your games for free and or a tax write-off. I don't get all my games for free. I wish that was the case. That is definitely not. Definitely not. Don't assume that I get it all for free. I certainly get more than my fair share, and I appreciate that, and always try and keep that in context and in perspective when talking about why one should or shouldn't play a video game. But I don't have a copy of The Order, I guess is what I'm saying, and that is not going to change anytime soon. Some people were asking me earlier if there's a game that I play every year to sort of remind myself how good it is. Is there a game that you guys in the chat play every year? A game that you just love so much that even though you've played it probably at this point a million times, that you're happy to revisit it year in and year out? God damn it. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye. Metacream, does WoW count? Probably not. The Chits, I play Super Metroid and Silent Hill 2 every year. Kid Gloves, I play Shadow of the Colossus every year. Interesting. Shadow of the Colossus is one that doesn't surprise me. Eco would be one that wouldn't surprise me. Alright, I need to find another leaf. Give me that leaf. Yo. Yo, I need a leaf. Oh, I'm already up here. Alright, fine. Alright, let's see if we can find the last one we need to cohabitate with, which is probably over here somewhere. There it is. Ooh. Slowly make our way through. Alright, let's see what happens when we hit this 8 of 8. This might actually be the end of the game. And then it's just a matter of exploring around and finding the rest of them. Oh, the plant made it all the way to my ship. Oh, yay! I'm so happy for you, plants. I'm so happy for me, too. Yeah, let's go get that star seed. That sounds gross. Go collect your prize. Happily. Oh, I can hear that familiar tingle. I can sense it. Where are you, Crystal? Where are you? Woo! Alright, climb, climb, climb. I like these ones because the asteroids make you work a little harder to get around. I really wish I still had that leaf. That leaf was fun. Alright, well, we're making our way up here. Slowly but surely, making our way up to the top. Collect that star seed. It is extremely cold in Chicago right now. I have my apartment set to an obnoxiously warm degree, and I say obnoxious because basically I feel like I'm just burning money. I want to be comfortable, I want to live, so I leave the temperature at what it is. But then I also just think about what my heating bill is going to be at the end of the month. And then I cry a little bit. And I think about what my heating bill is going to be end of next month. And then I cry a little bit. Even though it seems like we're nearing the end of this, I cannot recommend enough kind of checking this out. It's a tremendously fun little game that, you know, watching it is hardly the same as experiencing what it has to offer. The satisfaction of climbing really is not conveyed particularly well through the through just watching it, and it really just is amazing looking. And I love this little end bit here where you don't really have a particularly good way to get up here except to just keep climbing, and you're just kind of left to your thoughts and the solace of awkwardly climbing up this growling beanstalk. Kazar123, I'm playing through Divinity Original Sin right now with a friend. Has some really amazing combat, but it's going to take forever to get through. Playing it a couple hours every few days. 15 hours just heading into the forest. Yeah, that game took me a substantial amount of time to play, and although I think the story was pretty junk, I've heard they've addressed some of it through like patches and things like that, which is interesting, but I ended up not really caring for the characters or the story or the world or anything like that, but it had far and away the best combat in the video game last year, and I highly recommend checking it out. It was also unlike anything I had ever played before. Not to say it's inherently unique, but I had never played anything like it before. Alright. Slowly making our way up. Oh, I'm so proud of you, bud. No! Woo! It's okay, bud. We can't win them all. You and I, we're slowly climbing up, making our way. Come on. Come on. Oh! Man, I am screwing this up royally. W. Matthew, are you going to join or start a podcast? Not sure. You know, I've certainly gotten that question plenty of times since son of a bitch. Bomb in the End with Scoops the Wolf ended, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite yet. There we go. Woo! Hey, buddy. It's my friend Bud. Alright. Starseed has been... Alright, do I have to bring this back down? Alright. Woo! There's that little save. So then we just drag it over here. And then have to use the keyboard again to escape, but then it should scan. Achievement unlocked. Houston, we have a solution. We did it! Hooray! Is that it? The game doesn't end. You just sort of... You've scanned it and... Hurrah? So I guess now I need to go back to my ship. Do I have to climb up this whole thing again? Alright, I guess we do climb up this giant stalk again, then have a another existential... We'll just think about our life, what it's like to go left to right. I guess I could probably use these plant things. Alright, almost there. Heading up to our ship. Whee! Oh man, that didn't do jack. Oh man, that looks really nice now. It's just really chill. I could probably do this for hours. Probably hurt my fingers at some point. Whoop. Okay. Where? Ah! Where's my ship? What's up, ship? Oh! Get in the ship! Don't fall off the ship. Oh, look at that. Oh, all these photos of my adventures. Hey, what's up, Mom? Oh. Mission status complete! Oh, wow. I'm so good at video games. Let's see what happens. Is this the credits? I'm just gonna watch these gorgeous visuals. Get to admire all my work. That's kind of neat. Oh, look at that crystal! That's a crystal I could have gotten, but I didn't. Massive thank you to everyone at Ubisoft Reflection as well as Ubisoft Worldwide who helped make this game, support us, know who you are, and the end equal true. No! The game's not truly over. This starseed is incredible. We need more. About 8 more. Of course I'll accept the mission. You have selected. Yes, thank you for your enthusiasm. You're welcome. Locate 8 starseeds and send via any active teleporter. Alright. I guess this is like a... Whoop. So how are we gonna find them? That's the real question. Obviously, there's one on the ground. Okay, there's one. One out of 8. Look at us. Ah. So I guess we're just looking for like green glowing orbs. I wonder if they're actually scattered throughout or if they... Ooh, there's a crystal. Or if they manifest throughout the world. They probably are just in 8 specific spots. If they're actually in 8 specific spots, that might be kind of annoying. I guess we just go look around. Ooh, I gotta get me another leaf. Give me that leaf. Put it in my backpack. Whoop. Okay, we got one right here. Is that one? Ah! Let's start at the bottom. So I thought there was one down here, wasn't there? Ooh. Yeah, I guess we're just... Oh, there's another crystal over there. Okay, I see one over there on the left. Wah! Like a missile. 74 of 70. Not 70. 74 of 100. Math. Perhaps not my strong suit at the moment. Oh, come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, that gets two more off our back. Oh, there's another one up there. I like when you find one of the caves, because it always feels like the caves are hiding at least like 4 or 5 every time. Well, I guess at least in this case 3. So just don't listen to me and numbers right now, apparently, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. W. Matthews says, it's funny how everyone complains about climbing radio towers in Far Cry. This game gets praise as being radio tower of the game. I mean, you're not wrong that there's a lot of criticism of sort of like open world design in Far Cry games. I mean, something that came up in the Game of the Year awards for Giant Bomb. Like, this is fun as opposed to a game where it's not fun. You know, that's sort of the key difference is, like, you know, execution and creativity. Alright, that's 2 of 8. So we discovered a third one, I believe, when we were... Looks like that's a crystal over there on that edge. I would assume like they all are hiding in like fairly... Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Like, let's see, like how many teleportation sections are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it's essentially 1 per section. Oh, there's one right there, staring me right in the face. Ooh. Unwieldy, unwieldy. That's 3. crystals. Ooh. Tons of crystals underneath there. Whee! Oh. Ow, I screwed that up. Like, I don't know if I could have screwed that up any worse. Alright. I can hear crystals. I can hear you. Which I assume that means they're right under here, right? Oh, I've already been in that cave. This robot does not care what's going on. Doesn't matter that he's dying. He just doesn't worry about it too much. You ain't living. You ain't living. Oh, I can hear it. Wait, is that one right there? Oh, that is one right there. It's been staring me in the face all along. Let's wait for this to charge up. Boom! 78. Alright, let's see if we can find another one of them green orbs down here. There's gotta be one around here. Oh, there's a crystal. Way more important right now. Oh, this is gonna get me dangerously close to actually caring about getting all the crystals. God damn it. Now I'm getting way too adventurous, which is resulting in me falling on the ground over and over again. I guess I should probably just grab this in the meantime. Let's see if we can find the greenness. It seems like this is going to take quite a bit of time to do. Like, it seems like this is essentially just like another reason to goof around in the world for a little while. Yeah, what up, sheep? And that as you're searching for the crystals, you'll probably just happen to come along whatever's left, you know, to find the rest of the star seeds. It's also possible I'm doing this sort of like in the wrong order. By going top down, you're probably more likely to accidentally kind of end up seeing whatever you're looking for. And someone mentioned in the chat that if it was dark out, that would also help quite a bit. So yeah, this is like definitely a moment where I wish I could say, "Hey game, switch to night cycle," because I don't really want to check all of these sections. This might this might be where we call it. I might actually, you know, I might come back and seek this stuff out for myself, but I'm losing a little bit of steam. Oh, there's one. I say that just as I find one. The game knew that I would. Alright, let's see. How can we, what's the nearest spot? Oh! Well, god damn it. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna call this stream. Thanks everyone for watching me play some Grow Home. I've got a video of Brutal Doom going up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. If you'd like to check that out, it'll be up at 9 a.m. CST, so 7 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. EST. Took a look at Brutal Doom because I had written about it for Kotaku, and it's goofy and hilarious and ridiculous, and I turned out a bunch of cheat codes and just blew the shit out of a bunch of different stuff. So thanks for watching this. Thanks for watching all the other stuff that I've got going on. If I get back from what I'm doing this weekend early enough, I'm hoping to do a lengthy Demon Souls stream on Sunday. No guarantees, but that is tentatively what I'd like to do. I'll make sure and let people know what ends up happening based on how my schedule goes. But this is Grow Home. You guys should play it. It's a kick-ass game. Look at that. Look at that.